Hi everyone, my name is Debbie and welcome to our Kingston Library's virtual story time. Today I would love to share a beautiful story written and illustrated by Alison Lester. It is called The Painted Ponies, and Allen and Unwin are the fabulous publishers. Look at all those charming horses on the front there. There's a young girl there doing a lasso. Isn't she clever? Let's see what the story's all about. There's some gorgeous horses there, or ponies, and there's some very cute little dogs there too. The Painted Ponies. Matilda loved staying at Grandma Lucky's house. There was a pony called Luna, Ginger Cat, Big Dog, and the Painted Ponies. The Painted Ponies were kept in a carved wagon. Inside there was a stall for each one. There was the gold palomino, the chestnut, the bay, the pinto, the brown and the dapply grey. "Why does this pony have a star?" Matilda asked Lucky one day, and Lucky told her. "When I was a little girl, my family had a travelling show, and we followed the sun all over the country with our clever animals. There were dogs who could play football, dancing goats, clairvoyant hens, and Hercules, the biggest horse in the world." Look, huge. Mother trained the animals and was the trick rider. Dad played the guitar and sang, and Uncle Remy was the ringmaster, and I twirled my lasso. They called me Lucky Star. There she is down there. Look, she's lassoing her uncle and her dad. One summer, as we travelled over the Smoky Mountains, we saw 6 wild ponies playing in the shimmering grass. We saw a gold palomino, a chestnut, a bay, a pinto, a brown and a dapply grey. There they all are. We moved on from the hills to the coast, but we couldn't stop dreaming about those ponies. We could see their glossy coats shining in the sun and their manes swirling as they bucked and danced around each other. Mother and I talked about how wonderful it would be to have them in our show. "No," said Dad. "Let them be. They are wild horses." But in the deep of winter, Mother and Uncle Remy returned to the mountains to capture the ponies. And when they found them, they weren't dancing anymore. They were huddled together, shivering with the cold. When the ponies arrived, I brushed them and combed the tangles out of their manes and tails, and the gold palomino, the chestnut, the bay, the pinto, the brown and the dapply grey. The ponies were clever and calm and easy to train, and they soon became part of our show, and I loved them all. The gold palomino took the hens for a ride, as they knew she would. And the pinto loved to dance on her back legs. And the bay was a trickster. Oh, stole Uncle Remy's hat. The chestnut raced the dogs around the ring, and the brown could count. And tapping for 4 there. How clever. And the dapply grey was mine. She trotted steadily and sure as I danced and tumbled on her back. How clever is this young lady? The ponies were a hit, and people travelled from far away to see them. Oh, I would have too. That would have been fun. But the summer came again, and I often saw the ponies looking towards the distant mountains, and they loved the show, but they really wanted to go home. When we reached the foothills of the mountains, the ponies stamped and whinnied in their stalls. I knew what was wrong. That still, moonlit night, I crept outside. The ponies were waiting for me. I patted each one, then let down the slip rails. "Go," I whispered. And as the ponies thundered away, the dust they raised hung in the air like mist. I cried for the gold palomino, the chestnut, the bay, the pinto, the brown and the dapply grey. Look, she's got tears in her eyes. Then in the still night, I heard the sound of one pony trotting back up the road, and out of the gloom came the dapply grey, my dapply grey. She came back to me. And there's the dapply grey there, and look, there's the rest of the little ponies. Wasn't that a beautiful story? Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you another time. Bye for now.